Now, we're going to turn the time over to our CEO and founder, Mr. Kelly Olsen.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm really excited, first of all, to hear from Judy. She's our first $30,000 check. We have paid out already after just a little over 4 months. After 4 months of commissions, we paid out $1.4 million. We have 3 individuals who have earned more than $100,000. What this does to me is it expresses the success of our compensation plan. And maybe next week in our weekly 20, we'll talk more and more about our compensation plan. The results from member all the way to elite have been exactly what we'd hoped that they would be. But I want to talk first about Go Love Life. The structure of our company. And this is a lot to do with all of my partners, but 2 of the other original founders, Cody Day and Sean Whitney. We have created a company that is actually within 4 months an international company. We have an organization beginning in Indonesia. We have a staff and organization in Taiwan, in Europe. We are beginning one in Mexico. We have all of the functional departments and areas that we need within our home office in the United States to support a very, very large company. We are building Go Love Life to last. Now, this is important, I think, to every one of you, because obviously, confidence is a key factor in opportunity. I just over the weekend, I was talking with one of our leaders in Los Angeles, and they mentioned to me that they actually received an email from a former company that they were with, that probably many of you know about, informing them that they were going to pay commissions that month. Now, I can't even imagine as a corporate leader having to send out an email to my leaders informing them that, yes, we are going to pay commissions this week or this month. To me, that is a contract or an obligation that should go without saying. And yet there is that feeling of insecurity that is created through lack of confidence who is running the company, lack of confidence in the vision of the company, in the very structure of the company. And so before anything is talked about, before we can talk about the vision and the future and all of the other wonderful things, we have to have this undergirding of our company, the basic heart and lungs of our business, that we can service our customers, that we can pay our commissions, that we can take care of all of our leaders. We have built Go Love Life from the very beginning so that we can do this seamlessly. And excuse me, I think that each one of you can acknowledge that even after 4 months, we are not acting like a 4-month-old company. We are acting like a company that's been in business for a very long time. The reason for that is our team. I want you all to remember that there are individuals who have come together, 9 individuals who have come together, who are partners and owners in this company, that each one of them actually left jobs where they could make a lot more money to join this team to start Go Love Life. Every one of us have known each other for more than 20 years. Now I want you to think of any other startup company where the original founders and owners have actually known each other for 20 plus years. And not only known each other for 20 plus years, but that we've actually have a track record of building one of the largest and most successful network marketing companies in history. We've all been there and we've done that together. And so there is a communication that happens between us that is actually pretty magical. It's a nonverbal as well as verbal communication. We know each other's thoughts before we even open our mouth. We know what works and what doesn't. We understand the landscape. We've been in the field. We understand field leadership. We understand what it takes to build a large company, and not only build it, but to sustain it. And so I used to tell my partners, even before we launched our company, that the number one most important asset that Go Love Life has is our team. And so I want you to, I don't know, I just wanted this morning, as I listened to Cody talk, I just wanted to acknowledge this and to make sure you know we have the computer power, we have the customer service power, the warehousing power, the international expansion power already that is being put in place or is in place that can support you. We've had to grow faster than we originally thought in some areas, and react more quickly than we thought we would. The only way that could have happened is because we know each other, we know how to do it, and we've come together, solved problems, and continued forward. And so, I don't know, I just think that's so important for you to know. We don't have to send you out an email and say, oh, we're planning on paying commissions this week. That is something that is seamless. You don't have to worry about that. We are taking care of our business, and we're taking care of you. Now, the topic of today's, the little message that I wanted to share with you today, I call Noni Perfected. Now, this is another little personal story of mine that I want to share, but I think that as I share it, it will become personal to each one of you as well. Because I fell in love with Noni, the superfruit Noni, in 1996. I became aware of the superfruit phenomenon in 1996 and helped build the superfruit phenomenon beginning in 1996. And so Noni, it makes sense that this would lead to a passion in all of us to discover the miracles of nature. This is one of the things that really hit me very, very hard all of those years, is to begin to realize that there were literally miracles, plants, fruits, botanicals growing throughout the world that had the ability to benefit mankind. And I had a passion to learn about those, and not only learn about them, but to figure out how they can be brought into a form that can benefit the human body. So I want to take you back 2+ years to the time that Sean, Cody, and I first began to have our discussions about a new business. Originally, we formed a company called Global Organic Merchants, LLC. The purpose of this company was to champion the miracles of plants. We viewed ourselves as plant explorers, like Indiana Jones of the plant world. And we're so excited about searching the globe for miracles within the plant world. We can imagine ourselves going to the exotic spice and tea markets of the Middle East, going to the islands of the South Pacific, the tropical islands, the mountains of the Himalayas, and all over. This excited us. We were passionate about this. We even identified regions that we were specifically going to focus on in this company called Global Organics. Now, during this time, we met a company that really changed and focused our entire thinking about this new company. This new company had been researching a new technique for processing superfruits. Specifically, they had been researching a technique for processing noni. They had discovered and patented a fermentation process using high-intensity, low-wave red light. Now, this captured our attention for two reasons. Number one, of course, we were noni people. You know, together we built the largest noni company in the world. So, of course, we were interested in any new technology that would improve and enhance the benefits of noni. The second reason was we were aware of the new research and possibilities of red light therapy. And so combine those two together, they had our attention. We learned that this new process exposes pure noni juice to a high-intensity, low-wave red light. So in other words, the process was that they would harvest the highest quality noni, they would extract the puree from that noni and then expose that liquid portion, that liquid puree, to a high intensity, low wave red light during the fermentation process. Now, the science behind this is quite interesting. We learned that, you know, there had been an abundance of experiments on exposing microorganisms to different wavelengths of light. Beneficial microorganisms have photoreceptors that are sensitive to different wavelengths of light. And so these researchers would expose these beneficial microorganisms to different wavelengths, different intensities of light, to chart and record the results. Scientists have discovered that different light illumination can affect the growth rate and the production of beneficial microorganisms. This discovery pioneered a new way to process noni and other superfruits that enhances significantly the beneficial properties. And so this idea, this new kind of breakthrough technology of exposing these microorganisms, beneficial microorganisms within these superfruits to this high intensity low wave red light was found to significantly improve the growth rate of the beneficial microorganisms. So in other words, the yield of these beneficial microorganisms can improve quite dramatically. Now, they discovered that red light has the strongest penetrating power among all visible lights. Go Love Life found the right light, this 635 nanometer, to be the most effective for certain microbial growth to enhance the fermentation reaction. This process combines an exclusive 3-step fermentation with red light to ferment the noni fruit. So it's a combination of the fermentation and the exposure to the red light that creates this result. A high-intensity, low-wave LED spotlight is used to illuminate the liquid surface, providing energy to the friendly microbes. It's like it brings them alive. It creates this energy exchange. The red light accelerates microbial growth and greatly enhances the production of the functional ingredients. The result we learned was that the patented red light fermented noni has a higher polyphenol content than regular noni juice. This higher concentration of phytonutrients and polyphenols have a direct positive impact on a healthy microbiome. And that's where the connection was made very, very, very strongly with us, because the direct link between the increased production and yield of polyphenols and critical phytonutrients had a direct impact on the gut microbiome. Polyphenols, for your information, polyphenols are a category of super compounds naturally found in certain plant sources. I encourage you to Google this yourself, to do your own research. Polyphenols act as a natural super antioxidant, and so they are critical to manage the aging process. They're also anti-inflammatory. Their anti-aging properties are very well known, and they aid in the beneficial bacterial growth in the gut microbiome. And so if there is a way to increase the polyphenol production in superfruits like noni, it can be an extremely exciting new area of science. Polyphenols are some of the keys to improve gut microbiome health. They've been linked to lower blood sugar, improved heart health, higher brain function, reduced inflammation in the body. And the additional benefit is that undigested polyphenols are consumed by intestinal microbiota, thus providing a rich source of prebiotic material. So in other words, nothing goes to waste. The polyphenols are taken up by the body and used as an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-aging agent. All of these, what is not actually taken up and used by the body is digested by the friendly bacteria in the microbiome, which helps them, those bacteria, to grow and flourish. The red light fermentation process has been proven to increase polyphenols by 25%. This was reported in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. This is not something that we are just saying, but it has been patented and proven and reported on in peer-reviewed articles. This is why we call it Noni Perfected. This information opened our eyes in two ways. We realized that the science of superfruits was leading to greater and greater discoveries. That what began in 1996 had unleashed a new wave of science and discovery that would ultimately, zero in on the most important message in health. And number two, while the era of the superfruit opportunity was over, it was giving birth to a new, more exciting era, the era of the microbiome. And so this was exciting to us because it helped us logically link our passion with noni that began in 1996 to our passion of 2022, which is the era of the microbiome. That there is this logical connection, this thing that allowed us to feel like, yes, we have used every minute of this time, this 25 years, to prepare ourselves to take advantage of this new era that we are now just beginning to experience. We developed 2 liquid beverages using this technology. And this perfected noni is the cornerstone of these 2 formulas. And each and every other ingredient of balance and detox contribute to the goal of strengthening, balancing, and nourishing the human microbiome. Go Love Life is a haven for everyone who loves noni and all superfruits. Go Love Life is a haven for everyone who loves noni and all superfruits. We know so many people who have photo albums full of events and trips and memories from amazing times from long ago in the past. We'd like to suggest that each one of you go out and purchase a blank photo album and begin to fill it with new memories that we will create together with Go Love Life. Our vision is taking us into the future. Welcome to the era of the microbiome. And that's my message for you today. Cody, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. I am so grateful to be part of this incredible company, to be able to associate with Kelly. I appreciate him, his vision, and the way that he approaches everything. It is just absolutely incredible. The individuals that have already come on board, our co-founders, Sean Whitney, and these individuals, they are amazing people. Their business acumen, their trust, the way that they approach business, they are committed, just like Kelly, to doing it right. I am grateful for this opportunity. I know we're just started here, but what we've accomplished so far is incredible, but what we will accomplish will be so amazing. This opportunity is just starting. The era of the microbiome is just beginning, and we are on a mission to address the center of health. Thank you so very much, Kelly. Truly, thank you.